Hey guys, my name is Isabella and welcome to my ASMR channel, and also welcome to 25 Days of ASMR, where I will be posting an ASMR video every single day for the next 25 days. But before we get into today's video, I just want to remind everyone about my Patreon, where for $3 a month you can get 4 extra ASMR videos every single month. I also have an OnlyFans where I'm currently running a 25% off sale, so if that's something you might be interested in, you can head on over there. If you're looking for some custom content, you can head over to Vizio, where I make custom videos. You can send in a request. The link to all of these things is in the description box down below. And lastly, if you want to follow me on Instagram, that is listed down there as well. But now let's get into today's video. Can you see me okay? Let me see. Can you hear me? You can hear me okay? Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Hi. Welcome to your virtual matchmaking session. My name is Isabella. I am head of our matchmaking services. We started around the time of the pandemic. That's really when things really got started for us. We were kind of a smaller business, and then with the pandemic and everything going virtual, we became a lot bigger, a lot more popular. So since then, we have matched so many singles together for various reasons. Some people are looking for a more serious commitment. Some people are just looking to casually date. Some people are looking to find their husband or wife. So we can provide a variety of services, needs, whatever it is that you are currently seeking. And I'm just going to pretty much, let me give you the breakdown of how it'll work. So pretty much, I'm going to ask you some questions. You're going to answer them. Then I am going to meet with our team. We're going to go through, based on your answers, we're going to match you up with a few different singles that we think you could potentially get along with, that could potentially be a match for you. You'll get a phone call from us roughly a week from the time of this meeting right now, with a few different candidates. We like to try to then set you up on a date with a few of those candidates, and then from there you will you'll let us know who you got along with the most. We'll talk to them, see how they were feeling, and based off of that, we'll kind of be able to go from there. Obviously, when you're on the date with them, you'll get a good feel for how things are going, so you may not need us to tell you, but we do like to just check in afterwards just to see how things are. And some people are too nice and they just feel uncomfortable having to tell someone at the end of a date that they didn't feel a connection or it didn't go well. So we do offer the service of letting the other person know that maybe you didn't really view them as a perfect match for you or anything. So that's pretty much it. Do you have any questions? Yes, you will see a full breakdown of the person. You can see a picture of them. It's kind of like a Bumble or a Tinder profile. You will see like a few pictures of them that they supplied to us themselves. It's the same thing for how you kind of created your own profile. When you've submitted things to us. We asked for 3 to 4 photos of you, and then you kind of filled out what you're looking for, hobbies, just a very kind of rough profile. And today is when we're going to go in. I'm going to get a better idea, better sense of exactly what it is you're looking for, and I'll probably end up adding some of the information I gathered today to your profile. So then when we're showing your profile to potential matches, then they'll have that extra information that I personally think is pretty crucial, because right now your profile would be pretty bare if someone was just looking at it, and that's where we come in. So we can kind of help sift through what is important for a potential match to know about, and maybe what they can wait until like the 6th date to know about. Okay, so first off, what is this match for? Okay, so you are looking for a relationship. Mm-hmm. I think it is perfectly normal to, yeah, just feeling especially lonely around the holidays, of course. So looking for maybe someone to go on a few dates with. Hopefully, if it organically kind of blossoms into a relationship, then that's good. Yeah. Yeah, of course. That's personally, that's kind of how I like to go into it as well. You know, just kind of like you want a relationship, but you don't want to like say that to the person right off the bat, because then it's like weird pressure and feels kind of forced. So yeah, just like you're looking to start something, you are very much open and hoping it'll lead to a relationship, but you don't want to put that label on it going into it, just so you know things can happen for themselves, of course. Then how about on your profile we will put open, just kind of more of like open to a possibility, to the possibility of wherever it goes, it goes. We'll play around with the wording. We'll have that be somewhere in your profile so people know that. Okay, and can you spell your first and last name for me? And what is your birthday? Okay. Okay, great. Okay, and then just writing down your hair color, your eye color. What color are your eyes? Okay, you know, over Zoom, things sometimes are just a little difficult to really know for certain. How tall are you? I definitely can't tell that over Zoom. Okay, and as far as like your lifestyle, are you more sedentary? Are you active? Somewhere in the middle? Like a moderate, yeah. Okay, that's good. And do you want to list, are there any things you want to list, like as far as, do you want children? Someday, okay. Yeah, we can just put that. And do you want to list like your religion? That's really something you can put if it's important to you. If it's not, definitely by no means do you need to list that. Okay. I'll make a note that that's what you said. Okay, so okay, so I'm going to start with some personal questions, just like background information. So, do you currently have any children? Okay. And what would you say is your greatest achievement? Something you're proud of that you would want a potential match to know about? Okay, great. And if you don't want to answer any of these questions, that's completely fine. You can definitely choose to not answer something, and it's completely fine. People skip over questions all the time. What is the longest relationship you've been in? And this is something that I wouldn't put on your profile. It's just for my own knowledge. And how did it end? Or why did it end? I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, and let's see. Next one is, do you prefer dogs or cats? Do you have a nickname? Do you have a favorite number? Okay. What is your idea of a perfect first date? That is pretty active. Okay, and what's your current occupation? Do you like that? That's just me asking. That's not anything for the questionnaire. Would you say you're a morning person or a night person? Okay. And did you go to college? What would you say are your best qualities? Okay. Do you speak any languages aside from English, and what is your level of proficiency, if so? Okay. Okay. What was your major in college? I left that part blank. Okay, great. Okay. Do you believe in love at first sight? Okay. How do you comfort someone in a traumatic situation? Okay. Are you more of a glass half empty or a glass half full person? Okay, and what would you say is your favorite possession? Okay. And do you currently live alone? Do you live with someone, roommate, family? Okay. What makes you laugh? I think that's really important. You really, everyone needs a partner that they laugh with or can make them laugh. So I think that is very crucial that you guys can find humor in similar things, at least sometimes. Obviously, it doesn't have to be all the time. Do you consider yourself someone that is easily offended? Okay. And where is your favorite place to spend time? Okay. Great, thank you. What do you see yourself doing when you retire? I know, it's a ways off, so usually people just stare at me like confused why I'm asking that, but that's a response. If you say I have no idea, that's your response. And where do you see yourself in 10 years from now? Let's start with something a little closer in time. Okay. Do you believe in karma? Do you think that you tend to make your decisions based on logic or emotions? Which people in your life do you value the most? I know these questions kind of sound all over the place. You're probably confused, but trust me, when it comes to then really breaking it down and looking at the picture collectively, it really does give me a good sense of a potential match that I think could work for you. How do you de-stress from a bad day? What do you like to do? Do you like to be left alone? Would you want a partner that's there to comfort you, or a partner that knows to give you your space? Okay. And what is your typical bedtime routine? Tell me about that. How do you like to relax after a long day? Do you have any things that you have to do? Also, when it comes to falling asleep, do you have trouble falling asleep, or are you someone that the second your head hits the pillow, you're out? Okay, perfect. So next I'm going to ask you some multiple choice questions, okay? That I like to include in my questionnaire. So what is your idea of a good night out? Would it be something like to visit the theater or opera, romantic dinner for two, karaoke at the local pub, drinks and then clubbing, watching a football game, or other? Okay. And which of these would be your ideal holiday? Activity-based, like skiing, a luxury hotel in New York, exploring the Far East, lying on a beach in the sun, or a cottage in the country, or other? I am so with you on that. And how would you just best describe your character? Shy and reserved, expressive, open and chatty, humorous but hide feelings, uncomplicated, easygoing, or other? I get that vibe from you. What are the most important characteristics in a partner? Good looks and style, loyal, kind, trustworthy, sense of fun, love of life, dynamic, successful, passionate, adventurous, or other? How would you describe your parents' marriage? Up and down but good, they separated / divorced, not close but stayed together, happy, affectionate, loving, or other? Okay. And what were your family's financial circumstances? Affluent, plenty for all of us, comfortable, struggling, money was tight, varied from lots to little. Okay, so now I want you to choose 3 traits you least like in someone: messiness, infidelity, unreliability, meanness, selfishness, no ambition, poor dress sense, negative attitude or sulkiness, or other. Okay. And then, okay. Do you smoke? And would you be okay having a partner that did smoke? Okay. Do you drink? How often? Socially on the weekends? Okay. And when it comes to drinking in a partner, do you want someone that is the same, could drink a little more, might drink a little less? How important is that to you? Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so I have a lot of information here that I'm going to be sifting through for, this is going to take a while, but I definitely have enough to find you a great match. Expect a call from me probably around this time next week, if that works for you, and we'll set you up on, typically people have about 3 dates in like the first week, and you can either plan them out, give me input for them, or I can plan them out all together. You could give me just a little guidance, a lot of guidance. It's completely up to you, or I can just give you their phone numbers and you can plan it all yourself. Yes, and you can see their profiles too. I can send all that information to you once we kind of go through things and work out who we think you would be a good match with. Is there anything else I can do for you? Was this helpful? Do you feel good about this? Be honest. We always want feedback. You know, we are still a newish company, so we're always looking for feedback on how we can do things better in the future. Okay, well, I'll be emailing you a short survey, and we would really appreciate if you would take like a couple minutes just to fill it out in case there is anything that at a later point you remember that you might want to mention. course. Of course. It was so nice to meet you. Yeah. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I'm really excited. I'm so glad that you decided to go through this process with us. We're really excited to have you on board, and we will be reaching out very shortly with hopefully your perfect match. Okay, take care. Okay, bye.